Dusekkar. When equipped, his skin, horns, and clothes are now bronze, and his head is a white teapot which is paired with his staff, which went unchanged. This skin, unlike Scout Pot for Noob, is only referencing the same game that they're both based on, being Dodge the Teapots of Doom as seen in the background of the render. Its description when bought says, ideal for graphic elements, referring to the low quality graphics used in old Roblox games, much like Teapots of Doom. This skin can be purchased for 550 player points. Toy. When equipped, his design is basically the same as the default, although with a few changes, such as a smoother looking staff, a low quality pumpkin head, and Lego-like limbs. He also has custom animations that make him choppier. This skin is based on the Series 1 matte Dusekkar figurine, also in the same batch as Toy 1X and Noob. This also has a code that you can redeem in the shop, and surprisingly, it's the blade of the Dusekkar, an item that's found in the Milestone 4 skin for Dusekkar. Its description when bought says the same description as Toy Noob, referring to their features that could potentially make them pay to win. This skin can be purchased for 650 player points. Beach Sandar. When equipped, he has his horns as colorful noodles, a beach ball for a head, a body that also resembles the colors of a beach ball, a colorful scarf, a cape on his back, and a rainbow umbrella as his staff. This skin is along with the summer skins, along with 7 and 7, Noob, and other characters having a tropical appearance. The name is obviously a compound word of beach, sand, and Dusekkar, which is a funny name for the skin. Its description when bought says, for a beach ball head, he's got quite the ingenuity to keep all of those noodles balanced on his head. How does he do it? To which, yeah, how does he do it, let alone making them stiff like they're a part of his body for whatever magical reason. This skin can be bought for 800 player points. Blood Chrome. When equipped, he wears black fingerless gloves, black baggy jeans and shoes, a belt, a red t-shirt with a big skull and incantations on the sides, black horns, and a recolored pumpkin that's now red along with the staff. He also has a custom shield and beam, which are also being red. This skin is based on a 2000s punk style teenager outfit trend that society used to wear when they were younger. Its description when bought says, I'm evil or something, referring to the usual stereotype of punks. This skin can be purchased for 900 player points. Shedletsky. Toon turned Shedletsky into a cartoonish version of himself. He has a black cartoony outline, a cartoonish epic face that changes depending on the situation, a cartoonish linked sword, blue shorts, a white shirt, and a cartoonishly large chicken leg. He has custom interactions with the other survivors, and each one is a reference to a different meme. For example, the Builderman is a spy is a reference to Team Fortress 2. The other skins in the Toon series are Toon 1X and Toon John Doe. This one is special though, it's the first Survivor Toon skin. Toon's purchase quote is toonish and cute. He costs 1000 player points, and Toon 1X can be seen in the render with Toon Shedletsky standing over them. Turking is a reference to Lil Turking from the Roblox game The Battle Bricks. Turking has a blue crown, a faux firebrand sword, a blue cape with a dark blue collar, golden pauldrons on his shoulders, a royal blue robe, and custom audio. Similar to Toon, Turking has custom variations of the epic face. The specific variations he uses are the same expressions you'd see in the retro and Bloxy skins for Shedletsky. Turking rules the heights and is known for being very powerful, so strong that he doesn't take fights seriously and spends most of his time eating and slacking off instead of sword fighting. However, he has been heavily nerfed and forsaken, making him not even half as strong as he would be in the battle bricks. He used to be able to projectile spit flames, but the Spectre saw this and has replaced his old hot sauce with mild hot sauce that isn't as effective. Turking of course isn't really pleased with this change, but there's literally nothing he can do about it. His purchase quote is Happy Thanksgiving from Roblox, and he costs 800 player points, which is a reference to how much he costs to deploy in the battle bricks, which is $800. Builderman Steampunk. When equipped, he wears a black vest over a brown one, a red tie, a white suit, black pants, and a black glove on his right arm, a rusty watch, a brown hard hat with some machinery worked on it, and oily white skin that covers his face and left hand. This skin is a take on the steampunk genre, a subgenre with science fiction and fantasy elements that sets the story in the 19th to 20th century with advanced technology way beyond our time. This time, it doesn't have a purchase quote for some reason. This can be purchased for 400 player points. Care Pad. When equipped, he wears a dark green vest with a green suit, white suspenders, and a white t-shirt under the suit, brown pants, black shoes, a belt, and a hard hat with a green cross. He also has a custom-made green sentry and green dispenser for his abilities, and custom dialogue for his interactions with supports. This skin is based on Die of Death's Care Pad, which works similarly to Builderman's dispensers, named Bonus Pad, and features the ability to provide burst healing to multiple teammates with medicine, named Caretaker. The Care Pad design is definitely expanded on, similar to the other Die of Death skins in Forsaken. However, sadly, his original model for the bonus pad isn't implemented here, for likely pay-to-win reasons, since it's not visible like how a dispenser would. Also, for a fun fact, care pad is a compound word for both of his abilities. The custom dialogue refers to the survivors in Forsaken as civilians, a term used in Die of Death for referring to the survivors in Die of Death. Its description when bought says, now updated with sentry support, to which that's with the cost of no pizza to throw, so womp womp. This skin can be purchased for 850 player points. Brawl R. When equipped, he has an orange suit, black suspenders, gloves, pants, and shoes, a yellow and blue hard cap, and a red wrench that appears in his left hand when building. He also has a custom wrench that is the heavy-duty pipe wrench when building. This is based on, of course, Brawler Builderman in Brawl R once again, in which Builderman is an upcoming fighter in the original game, which is funnily enough in Forsaken first, then Brawl R. The design is derived from the old appearances of the Builderman account, which also funnily enough is added as a separate skin before this skin drop named Retro. Its description when bought is the same as Brawl R Noob and other Brawl R skins, which is, of course, a tagline used in the wiki. This skin can be purchased for 900 player points. Machina? When equipped, he has glowing red goggles, a gray head with a hard hat on, a sentry-like body and armor, and a red wrench and hammer when building something. He also has his sentry and dispenser themed around Builderman, to which, in shorter terms, he turned into a sentry and his buildings turned into him. This skin is definitely inspired by Love, Death, and Robots, an adult animated anthology series, or it is inspired by stories that feature technology ruling over the world. Its description when bought says, they added things, made modifications here and there, and with every iteration it became more alive. A line used in Season 1, Episode 14 of the series. This skin can be purchased for 1,200 player points. Innovator. When equipped, he has gray skin, a builder helmet on his head, the Innovation Award ribbon wings, and a black Roblox core on his back, and a fancy suit with some sparkling and a Roblox logo on the top left. He also has custom models for his wrench and hammer, being half dark and half white, and a custom reskin of his sentry and dispenser that makes them both blue. This skin, if you're living under a rock at this point, is inspired by this year's Innovation Awards after winning the survival category. This skin is in tandem with Bloxy Shedletsky in the same theme of skins. Its description when bought says, we won the Bloxies. Self-explanatory there. This skin can be bought for 3,500 player points, but it is only for a limited time and expires on September 29th, 2025, so by the time I post this video, it's probably gone. Sorry guys. Noob. Worker. When equipped, he has white skin, a white suit, a black tie, black pants, and a paranoid face. This is based on the Elson from Off, a game where you play as the batter in this RPG to purify the world and also kill horrid monsters. The Elson are a populace that inhabit the world you're playing, and they're more or less NPCs that you could interact with and even. There's also another skin in correlation to referencing Off, and that's the Home Runner skin for Slasher, although no special LMS interaction can be played when both of them are saved for last. Its description when bought is, the plastic is beautiful today. A quote taken from Zone 3, where the ocean it's being made of is liquid plastic. Yikes, that seems bleak. This skin can be purchased for 500 player points. Scout Pot. When equipped, he has tannish yellow skin, a blue torso with a teapot inside a triangle as some sort of symbol, green legs, a brown backpack and belt with some of his abilities as accessories displayed, and of course, a yellow teapot as his head. He also has retro animations and custom dialogue when talking to supports. This skin was in tandem with the Break-In and Steal Things X-Forsaken collab, with Break-In and Steal Things being a similar asymmetrical horror game, much like Die of Death. Break-In and Steal Things have a usual theme of teapots and BIAST, ranging from a map dedicated with teapot NPCs to high-quality skins like Potdet for Ashley and Steamknot for CubeTexa 22, which in itself is inspired by an old popular game called Classic Dodge the Teapots of Doom, which in that game, you just dodge the teapots and reach the short end of the course anyway back to Forsaken. This skin was originally supposed to be scrapped, but then they decided to keep it because it was distinct from the game, as the Break-In and Steal Things and Forsaken devs don't want to collaborate for some reason. Its description when bought says, it's his big day leaving his teapot home, which is definitely a reference I can't find, so please leave one in the comments if you know what it is. This skin can be purchased for 650 player points. Toy. When equipped, he has yellow skin, a green torso, a part for the attachment of his green torso and blue legs, Lego-like features such as bendable legs and attachable hands, a white and red striped cap, a manic expression on his face, an R in the top left side of his torso, and a sign on his back that says NOOB with a hand that's pointing to the left. He also has retro animations, much like other retro skins. This is based on the real-life Roblox toy that has the same appearance, which originated from Series 1 to 3, similar to the Mystery Figures series of the 1X toy. This toy also gives you a code that you can redeem for an item, and that items is a sign that says Save the Noobs with a noob on the side. This toy can also be purchased on eBay, but it's exorbitantly priced, so you might as well get this skin too. Its description when bought says, unfortunately, being plastic doesn't provide provide any upsides. And yeah, it's not pay to win thankfully. This skin can be purchased for the same price as Scout Pot. Brawler. When equipped, he also has yellow skin, a blue swirly sweater and cap, both of which have the same old Roblox logo, black pants with white shoes, and the default Roblox face on his head that also has different expressions when undergoing various actions. This skin is based on Brawl R, a 2D fighting game that's similar to Super Smash Bros. Melee. The design for the skin isn't supporter exclusive, coincidentally named H20, meaning you have to pay some Robux for it. Its description when bought says, "Brawl till you fall." A tagline used in the wiki. This skin can be purchased for 700 player points. Taunt. When equipped, he has white skin, a blue cap that's in reverse, a blue jacket with a white t-shirt, brown pants, and a smug expression that doesn't change when emoting as him. This skin also has custom dialogue when interacting with other supports. This skin is based on the taunt ability from Die of Death, where taunt can temporarily block the killer's vision when hit by its close range. The design itself is slightly expanded on. As in the original game, it mostly retains the same appearance, with some clothing being redesigned. The custom dialogue references Scout's common voice lines from Team Fortress 2. The reason? It's probably that in the original game he says, "Come and get some, you freaking wuss," a voice line used in the same game. Its description when bought says, "Oh, you got owned." This time, maybe Taunt said that. This skin can also be bought for 700 player points. Jarred. When equipped, he has whitish yellow skin, a black jacket and cap with the Roblox logo on its front, grayish blue pants, black boots, and a different type of can, a purple potion, and a bag of chips titled Chips for Noobs, as his Bloxy Cola, Slate Skin Potion, and Ghost Burger respectively. This skin is based on Evade's mascot with the same name. Jarred is a recurring character in the original game, where lore-wise, he's basically a college student in Evade in order to make up for his debt. He has custom dialogue when talking to supports, with most of them likely showing the way he talks. Also, for a fun fact, he's in one of the banners displayed in Roblox Forsaken. Its description when bought says, "Where the hell am I?" This skin can also be purchased for 700 player points. Sunny Day. When equipped, she wears a summer hat, yellow skin with yellow hair and flower decorations, a starry blue shirt, and green pants to mimic the Noob design, and a red bracelet on her left arm. She also has a drink for her Bloxy Cola, which I presume it's iced tea that's apple flavored, and a hot dog as her ghost burger. This skin isn't notably referenced to anything, and it's part of the trend of summer skins, along with 7 and 7, Builderman, and Elliot, which were most likely added because it's mostly summer currently. This just in, there is no longer summer in the world. Its description when bought says, "Couldn't get any better than this." This skin can be purchased for 850 player points. Shallow End. When equipped, she's wearing a white vest, blue sunglasses, yellow hair and skin, a necklace with a sword displayed, cyan pants, a surfboard on her back, and floaties on her waist and shoulders. She also has the Goala Cola gear as her Bloxy Cola, and a custom death sound effect when dying that plays the cheeseburger gear sound effect for some reason. This skin is in tandem with Sunny Day, as both can take place on a beach. Its description when bought says, "She's only a tad scared of drowning." Yeah, that probably explains the floaties she wears. This skin can be purchased for 900 player points. Guess 1337, Jake. When equipped, he has white skin, an orange t-shirt, orange boots, black gloves, black pants, a black cape, hair, and a frown expression on his face. This skin is based on Jake from both Lumion Legacy and Pokemon Brick Bronze, where Jake was a friend and rival to the main character and sacrificed himself after the evil Jin, the legendary Pokemon Hoopa, created a portal to save our friend Tess by getting hit with a box crate. In Lumion Legacy, he has an Arthro overhaul, but in Pokemon Brick Bronze, he was blocky with mostly the same design, so to speak. He also has custom dialogue, which, when requesting a dispenser from Builderman specifically, references a company named Pollet Corp, an evil organization much like Team Rocket, to cyberform the world. The render shown in the shop could imply that instead of Lumion Legacy, he got transported to Forsaken with the same portal. But then again, he knew what Pollet Corp was about, meaning he went to Lumion Legacy. So is it another portal that he got transported to again? Its description when bought says, "This place isn't familiar." This skin can be bought for 650 player points. Block. When equipped, he wears an iron chestplate and an iron helmet, brown pants, black fingerless gloves, black shoes, and an iron shield strapped to his left arm. This is referencing the block and punch combination from Die of Death, where both have the same function as Guest 1337's abilities. But unlike Carepad, his name isn't a compound word because there isn't a name assigned to that combination of abilities in the original game, hence why it's just named Block. He also has custom sound effects when blocking and punching, which both reference sound effects in the original game. He also has custom dialogue interactions with supports, which makes him talk like a stoic knight, and uses civilian 2 as a term for the survivors in Forsaken. Its description when bought says, "Defend those in need," a quote to live by as defenders of the people. This skin can be bought for 1000 player points. If you like this video, you will definitely love our last video where we covered the killers. Comment below what Roblox topic you want to see covered next, and be sure to subscribe or else you probably stink. See you soon.